I was just on YouTube scrolling before, and my wife said, "You should talk about this." And I said, "You want me to talk about this video? Do all people with Down syndrome think the same?" And she said, "Yeah, I think that you should." And I said, "With you?" And she's like, "No, just do it by yourself." Now, the reason that she told me this is because my wife works with adults with intellectual disabilities. She works with a lot of people with Down syndrome. And, like, you know, my growth on the issue or with people with Down syndrome is quite interesting. Well, it's not really interesting, but it's quite big. When I first started dating my wife years ago, I didn't really care for people with Down syndrome, and I'm not saying that to be rude. It's just like I was not a, you know, I was a worse version of myself. And I'm just gonna be raw about this. I thought of them as like unnecessary people to exist. I know that sounds terrible. I was like, what's the point? They don't contribute, blah blah blah. And being with my wife, like, I've met people with like adult, like, Down syndrome, and my opinion has completely changed, you know. And it's funny because we talk about these things, and I bring up, one of the big things I bring up is like, oh, you know, there is a reason for people with Down syndrome to exist. I mean, you know, it offers people jobs. I know it sounds so weird, but I have like a very bizarre brain. And so one of my factors is like, oh, well, I could see the logical necessity for you know, people with Down syndrome to exist because it provides jobs. I know it's a weird frame of thought. My wife's perspective is like, oh, they're just people, which is, of course, something that I feel now because I know them, and they really are just people. And so my education on this topic has been, at least comparatively, it's gone up quite a bit. So this will be an interesting video. Let's give it a watch.
I love to be with boys, of course, because I'm boy crazy, and I like to go crazy, and I like to party.
That's one of the first things I learned, brother, is that people with Down syndrome are really just normal, bro. Like, they'll just they're fucking horny. They are just as horny. I think the worst, though, and I can't give specifics, but the worst is when, like, there are some people with adults with intellectual disabilities who are deemed by the state to be non-consenting. You do a consent test, basically, is what it's called, and to determine whether you have the intellectual capacity to consent. They do this for a lot of, I think, all people with disabilities. And they ask, like, very simple questions like, hey, if you go out with Robert and he buys you a hamburger, are you obligated to have sex with him? And, like, if you give answers that say yes, you're deemed non-consenting. They asked the same question multiple times, I believe, so it's not like a one-off, but, you know, which makes sense because, like, that means that you don't understand that you're not obligated to sleep with somebody just because they do a nice thing for you. The bad thing, though, is that it seems like, maybe this is a New York exclusive thing, the timeline between retesting is insanely long. Like, there are people who can get retested, but they're so understaffed that, like, they don't really. Sometimes I feel like people with the intellectual disabilities don't get the care that they need because they're so understaffed, and the companies that run it, like, they frankly, I think they treat their employees, especially their direct support professionals, the entry-level positions, like shit. So, and, you know, also the bosses some of them can be a little lazy, and they don't really want to lead by example. So I think that my wife is just like she's just like an outlier. Like, she genuinely cares for people that, like, have intellectual disabilities. She's like a phenomenal at her job. It's incredible. The first question here is how old are these people? And the reason that this is a question, I know I've said this before, but I remember scrolling through TikTok with my wife, and there was a video of a guy who made, like, a joke about how girls with Down syndrome have big butts. And my wife saw it, and she started laughing because he's like, yeah, like, every woman with Down syndrome has, like, a fat ass. Crazy. You know? It's fucking crazy. Too bad they have poor hygiene. No, I'm just kidding.
The R word hurts my feelings.
What word is that?
I got something right here. It's called "Let's End the R Word."
I think you went the wrong way, brother. Because he said somewhat disagree, which means he doesn't think that it hurts his feelings.
I got something right here. It's called "Let's End the R Word," because it's not cool to use it.
I respect that. You want to know what? We were reading Ryan Beard's tweets before, and we realized that the only word that nobody says is that you shouldn't use is the R slur. Like, you're not allowed to say, like, the F slur towards the LGBTQ community, the N word, towards the black community, the S word towards the Hispanic community. You can't even say the C word against the white community, but we still allow this word. And I genuinely think it's because people with disabilities that actually have like a more profound impact on them, they don't feel like they can speak up because nobody really takes people with disabilities seriously. Like, for instance, there's people with like autism that probably use the word, but they're incredibly high functioning, so they're not really going to be super offended by it, at least not in like the online space. You know, meanwhile, people who are the most offended by that word, which people that are like, you know, not to be just like disparaging, but like lower functioning, you know, and that's not meant to be like an antagonistic. They don't really get any representation online. Nobody really gives a fuck about people with Down syndrome. So, or not even just that, but people with intellectual disabilities, nobody gives a fuck about them. So, like, nobody cares. People still use the R slur. Like, it's kind of shitty. You shouldn't use it. You know, and they should actually, I think, be a little bit more adamant about it. I think that Twitch should, honestly, Twitch should ban the R word, the R slur. Like, they should make it up there with the N word, honestly. I mean, think about it. They're going to ban people for using cracker, but you're not going to ban people for using the R slur. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems a little fucking stupid, but it's because everybody, all the people, I've even heard like Hassan use it, Destiny, everybody, nobody gives a fuck about the word. They really should start cracking down on that, honestly.
Use it at all. That's end bullied for good.
We don't want to hear that word. Take that word out of your mouth and change it to respect.
Just don't use the R word in front of my face. It's not okay to say things.
Or don't say it at all.
Yeah, but
and keep your mouth shut and mind your own business.
Yeah, it is not okay to say things with kids with Down syndrome. Well, I would say just go over and say hello. It could be a start of a bit of a friendship.
Like, truthfully, like, I know this sounds crazy, but like, truthfully, you should do that. Like, I know how it feels to look at people with Down syndrome specifically and be like, ew. I know that's horrible. But now that I've met people with Down syndrome, like, they're just fucking people. And it's insane how, like, try not to be afraid of people with like Down syndrome or anything. You know what I mean? It sounds weird because people are like, I'm not afraid, but you kind of are. You're afraid of engaging in a friendship or a relationship with somebody with Down syndrome because they're different from you and you feel like they're too fucking stupid. That's what you feel. It's not true, man. Like truthfully open yourself up to interacting. You don't have to be interacting with people with Down syndrome. Because people with Down syndrome have feelings, you know what I mean? They know when people don't like them. They're not fucking completely, they're not like idiots. They know what's going on. So
it doesn't bother me too much, but when like a friend drives you somewhere and they use like cursing words, that sometimes can get out. I think people should ban that word, and instead of saying that R word, have the R word be respect.
I am in a relationship.
Dude, a lot of people, bro. It's crazy. I know this sounds so weird for you, but like, a lot of them are in relationships, bro. I learned this somewhat recently. They're horny, bro. They're horny. They're so horny. It's crazy. Like, I know this sounds so crazy. I'm gonna be as general as possible. There are some behavioral protocols in some houses, you'll say, because like some of them are group homes, where like sometimes you have to wear shoes, and sometimes in some houses you're banned from wearing like sandals because it makes some people with Down syndrome, because they have a foot fetish, it makes them so horny that you can't wear them. I'm fucking serious, bro. I was rolling when I first heard that. I'm like, are you serious? Like, yeah, that's a real thing. Some places they're banned from wearing sandals, and some houses, depending on the behavior protocol, they're banned. Like, they can't ban the people living in the house, like the residents, the people with like intellectual disabilities, but you can ban like the workers from wearing low cut tops. You feel like you can't wear that because it's like, it's in the behavioral print that like some people become so behavioral, they get so horny that they're just like, they'll fucking jerk off in the kitchen. Like, it's incredible. And then you have to be like, hey, you can do that. It's not in the kitchen, bro. Gotta go in the fucking. It's crazy shit, dude. It's crazy. There's so many stories. Oh my god, it's so funny. Some of this shit's so funny, dude. He's walking off set. Wait, what was the question? Oh, they're in relationships. Why?
Bring you in.
How do you somewhat disagree, though? Like, how do you somewhat disagree with being in a relationship? Well, actually, you know what? I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, you can somewhat disagree. Like, sometimes you're in, like, the friends with benefits stage. Bro, you'd be surprised. Oh, my God. So many, like, vague stories that I can't get specific on. But there are some couples where, like, there'll be a couple here and a couple here, but, like, one person in the couple, like, bro, this is incredible. Like, there are couples that exist where you'll have, like, a boy. It's like a boy and a girl, right? And they're dating. And then you have, like, a boy and a girl. And they're dating. But, like, the boy here is deemed non-consenting by the state. But so is the girl on this one is deemed non-consenting. So these two date, right? These guys two date, but these two fuck. Like, dude, it does happen. It's crazy, dude. They're fucking so crazy. They're horny as fuck, bro.
With my
That's the number one thing I learned, dude. People with Down syndrome are horny as fuck, bro.
friends is
Same as me.
pretty cool. I'm disagreeing because I had lots of exes, and sometimes I want to treat myself being single.
The reason why I picked somewhat agree is because I found my love in someone that I care about.
Wait, which one is he dating? Both of these girls or this girl? I don't know which one he's dating.
And I'm really happy for
I
that.
guess her.
But sometimes it's hard to keep my girlfriend happy.
It's so fucking same, bro. Fucking same, dude.
Because sometimes she could be like, when she gets angry, she's usually hungry.
True.
For me
Hey, that's a whole ass fucking mood, bro.
personally, I do have a girlfriend, but all girlfriends is out.
Why is she shocked? She's like, oh, I thought I was your girlfriend. What the fuck?
They'll be happy to have what you want because we are here to have great guys to be great in relationship with ladies. But ladies, it's really tough right now. But for me, I love my girlfriend.
I respect that. Yeah.
I earn my own money.
It's actually interesting because, like, people with Down syndrome, like, a lot of them like, will work harder than people without Down syndrome. Like, they're happier to work. It's interesting, like, because sometimes they get so cooped up and they feel like they can't do anything that they just want to work. Totally understandable. And then if they can't work, though, or they can't find a job or something, they'll actually have, in some states, I don't know if all states are able to do this, but they'll have, like, this called, like, a day hab program where they send them out somewhere. It's basically like a job. It sends them out to do something to like stay functioning, because it's really positive for people to feel like they have a purpose. It's incredible how we can acknowledge that for people with intellectual disabilities and somehow think we're any different. But, like, people need to work too, you know, and in some capacity, it's very positive for your mental health. It's like, go out and do something. Also, I remember, what's so unfortunate though is that if you make too much money when you have Down syndrome, you lose your support. And, like, I understand why, but then on the other hand, I feel like it's kind of shitty, only because, like, if you're going to work and you're going to pay taxes, you're paying into your own support. You know what I mean? But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, I remember I went to a restaurant. Maybe it was Red Lobster or Applebee's. And on the way out, I was with my wife. And this young woman with Down syndrome, she goes, ZZ Top. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, no, wait. No, she said, what's the fisherman guys? What are the fisherman guys? The racist, bearded, redneck fisherman guys. She's called me one of them. That was funny. You know who I'm talking about. The Duck Whistle? The Duck Dynasty. She said, Duck Dynasty. Something like that. It was funny. My wife was laughing. It was fun stuff.
I went out my own money. That's why I got a job. The owner of the coffee shop really likes me, and I got my own interview, and I got my own job to make drinks and food. And ever since I dated him, it makes my heart feel.
Wait, she's dating the coffee shop owner? Shit.
And ever since I dated him.
Oh, she means that guy. I thought she was dating the car. I was like, fuck, girl, get your bag. You know what I mean? That might be an issue of power dynamics, but that's fucking funny.
It makes my heart very happy to see him grow.
He thinks that she means his penis. See, it makes my heart happy to see his pee-pee grow. I don't doubt it.
It's very rewarding to see what she does. It makes me proud.
They're so nice, dude. They're so nice. That's like me and my wife. Except I hit her sometimes. As a joke. As a joke, I do it. You know what I mean? People who are dating know what I'm talking about. Like, I'll just touch her on the head like that. Like nothing, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll fucking cross her up when she doesn't make dinner fast enough. You know what I mean?
I earn my own money to be independently, like to live on your own. And I make t-shirts.
Very cool.
I do earn my money. I work hard. I want to be a billionaire and a millionaire.
I personally would just want to be one of them. You know what I'm saying, bro? Let's hope this is my milli year. You know what I'm saying, dude? Let's hope.
Woman as Down syndrome as myself.
Do I think that a fully functional person should be able to date a person with Down syndrome? So, I mean, I would just phrase the question like, do you think that people without intellectual disabilities should be able to date people with intellectual disabilities? That's what I would have asked. Or, you know, people without Down syndrome, not fully functional people, just because it sounds a little, I know you didn't mean any harm by it, but honestly, yeah, I don't really see a huge problem with it. I think that it's weird. It sounds weird, but I think that if the state deems you consenting, as long as the person who is they're dating, the person that doesn't have Down syndrome or the person without an intellectual disability, as long as that person isn't in a position of power, like they're not somebody who works at like one of their programs or anything, I don't think it's necessarily a problem. I mean, I'd have to ask my wife to get her perspective, but I think it should be fine because they're deemed consenting. You know, unless the person was trying to date them for some abusive reason, but like, I don't think that would happen. I mean, it could, but I don't think that would be the majority of people. So, yeah, I think it would be fine. Because what's the implication there that people with Down syndrome just aren't allowed to like date any, like, you know what I mean? They can only date other people with Down syndrome. You know what I mean? I think it would be fine.
I do make my money. I wrote my book and I do public speaking. And then I've been doing a TV show called Born This Way. I worked really hard to be on the top.
Shit.
And
she's got top syndrome now. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's what I am. And I am very, very successful career woman. And I make the way and I go big and I don't go home. And I follow my dream.
That's true.
I like that. That's so cute. Because she's like, I go big and I don't go home. She's saying like, you go big or go home. It's so interesting, like the way that some people with intellectual disabilities will like talk about things and the way that they will do associations that are incredibly impressive. This is getting into like a tangent, but you'll see people that tend to be what you'd consider like lower functioning, being able to speak very clearly just through different means of communication. And it's so interesting. It's very thought provoking. It's actually very interesting shit. I forget there's a specific time I remember I had like a conversation with my wife, but I don't remember exactly what the scenario was. I'd have to think on it. But
us kids with special needs have dreams to follow. No matter what dream it is, do what you can do the best. Don't let anyone take you down. I love earning my own money. It feels great to know that I did a good job of working. It makes me feel happy that I did a great job. Even though I have Down syndrome, I earn that money because I earn respect. So people out there who think we can't do it, we can. And we're powerful, strong, and we can do anything we put our minds to.
Grace, do you want to share? I earn my own money.
She's doing this.
oh, I think that she might be like nonverbal, or she might just like be mute. That's like she's doing sign language.
She's like making some money.
Is that what she's saying?
Making some money.
Maybe she's saying that she gives good hand jobs. You know what I'm saying? How much? You know what I'm saying? Just hopefully she's of age, because that would be a bad joke.
Oops.
Yeah.
There you go. I did help you out.
I want to have children.
I don't want to have a kid just yet. Maybe I'm gonna feel the right time I want to have a kid, I will. But it's also hard to take care of them because of what I have. And it's hard for me to get up in the morning, prepare lunch for my kids, and all that. It's hard. So I kind of want to get to know who I am right now and learn.
I would love to have children because I love children. They're hard fun to play with. Like,
I can't say I love children. It sounds creepy.
to play around with them, do anything with them, and I would love to have kids to pay attention to each other because we're all here to have fun.
I like babies a lot, so let the responsibilities take care of the child. So I'm gonna be a great mother and teach the children how to have manners and great and having fun and explore their education.
So somebody asked like if they pass it down. So I looked it up really quick, and it says people with Down syndrome rarely reproduce. 50 to 30% of women with they call it trisomy. I guess that's the medical condition for Down syndrome. Trisomy 21 are fertile, so 15 to 30%, and have a 50% risk of having a child with Down syndrome. There's no evidence of a man with Down syndrome ever fathering a child. Listen, man, like I it's one of those things where it's unfortunate. I personally wouldn't get in the way of anybody doing it, but I don't think that like you necessarily should have a baby if you have Down syndrome, if there's such a high risk of passing it on. Like, I know that sounds horrible. At the end of the day, I wouldn't restrict somebody from doing it, but I would say like, yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily the best idea. I mean, I think people should be free to do what they want, but also I think that we should do our best to try to mitigate birthing more people with some form of disability. I'm saying we should be able to we should take care of people who are born that way. But I don't know that we should necessarily be taking active steps to create more people with disabilities. I'm not trying to be rude. I know that sounds mean, but again, I wouldn't get in the way of them having babies if they were going to do it.
Came over here to agree. I do want to have children. I do want to give my kid a life, and I want to raise them as my own. But I do not want to depend on my mom to raise my child by herself. I do want to have kids because I want to give them the life that my mother gave me.
It's just so interesting because like every single one of them has an incredibly complex thought about children. Like they're all understanding like, hey, I want to have kids because I like kids a lot, but I don't know if I would be able to handle the responsibility of having a kid due to my condition. And I think that people probably underappreciate just how like intelligent of a thought that is to have. And because people tend to look at people with Down syndrome like, oh, they're just fucking idiots, but they're really not. Like that's a very intelligent, mature like feeling and thought to express. So
I can take care of myself.
Shit, I can't even fucking take care of myself. I can fucking count. My wife does everything for me. Oh shit.
Well, I do take care of myself.
Sometimes I feel like maybe I am really like, sometimes I feel like maybe I am an adult with an intellectual disability that I just am so unaware of myself. You know what I mean? Like I think I'm this like growing YouTuber, but I'm really just not. And my wife is like the behavioral specialist taking care of me. You know what I mean? Because she like, it's too convenient. It's too convenient. Mama's working from home. Mama works from home. I do think that like there's a reason I'm dating a behavioral specialist. I've always, it's like fucking 6 a.m. here. I've always gravitated towards women who are like within the mental health field. I've dated a lot of social workers. Like a surprising amount of social workers or aspiring mental health advocates or professionals. So I feel like I must need a mental health professional. I must have something with me that requires different forms of attention. I don't really know, but thankfully I got it, bro. Just taking her work home with her. Too bad she doesn't get overtime. I'll give her some overtime, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm really good at cooking and cleaning after myself. Sometimes I'm not.
I'm not good at either of those things. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is my desk. This is my actual desk, unironically. Look at this. You wanna know how those fuck, I fucked the whole thing. You wanna know like the only time that those bottles get cleaned up is when my wife comes into my room and she takes them from me. That is, I'm not kidding. She comes in and she takes them from me. That's just what my wife does. I think I fucked this camera up so bad. So I'm definitely staying hydrated. Well, I'm diabetic, so I need to stay hydrated.
Good by keeping my room clean sometimes, but I work on towards that. I do get independent. I am like an independent woman. I like
just like Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman.
Be with my friends. I love to be with boys, of course, because I'm boy crazy, and I like to go crazy and I like to party.
Let's see, I'm very confident. I'm good at finding clothes and do some groceries to carry yourself, like self-carrying.
Bro, I do carry the groceries. That's the only thing I do. When my wife comes home from shopping, I mean, I do go shopping sometimes. When my wife comes home from shopping, I got you, baby. This is in my realm. You need me to grab the groceries? I can do it in one trip. Boom, done. Want me to put them away? I don't understand. I don't know how to do it. So I don't get it. But you want to know what? In my defense, if I put shit away, you know what she does? She moves it. She takes it out of the refrigerator and she fucking moves it. She's a fucking asshole. She's like, I didn't like it there. Well, fuck you. You know what I mean? Oh, put the dishes away. Okay. I didn't like how you put the dishes away. Bro, they're dishes. What do you want me to tell you? Stop.
Helping people out and make people laugh and imitate it from my comedy. Yep, I'm going to be a stand-up comedian.
Oh, so you have jokes?
Yes, I do.
All right, roast me.
I can take care of myself.
We're going to move. Go this way.
Oh, why? Bro, that's so sad, dude. That's so fucking sad, bro. What a fucking shame, man. Some of these parents are just fucking... Like, I understand that they love their kid, but why did you feel the need to move this girl? Like, it's a question of, like, can you take care of yourself? And you know what? Maybe she can't take care of herself. And maybe she can't. Maybe she can't take care of her fucking self. But who cares? Bro, this gets into a conversation that people really should understand. Let's just say that she really can't take care of herself and she's lying. It's fucking insane how high of expectations we have for people with disabilities. Okay? Like, think about this, right? My wife tells me this. There are stipulations in these houses where you need to do your laundry, fold it, and put it away in like a fucking 2-hour span. Or else you're not going to get your... They have incentives for completing tasks. Bro, there are times where I go like 2 weeks without doing my laundry. But you're going to punish somebody and not let them have like fun for a day because they didn't do their laundry? It's incredible. They have like these high expectations for adults with disabilities. Like people down, like, oh no, so like it's the same thing here. Like, oh my god, who the fuck doesn't lie? Like, oh, she might have lied about how she could take care of us. Oh no, what a fucking tragedy. Who gives a shit? What do you think? This is going to go on her fucking magical report card that's going to get sent to her fucking caretaker or whatever, or like her group home, excuse me. Like, what? Just fucking leave the girl alone. Let her just fucking like let her lie. Let her fucking lie, bro. Yes, I work from home and I still manage to not do the dishes regularly or do my laundry regularly. Like, I managed to still not be a fully functioning person regularly. And you know what? You fucking do it too. And this young girl is going to do it. And like, yeah, we're going to shit on her for a fucking lie. Oh, she may not be able to fully take your... Shut up, bro. Why do you have to put her on blast like that? She's just like, bro, you're fucking embarrassing her. Like, most people are not going to put themselves in a position to self-criticize regardless. How many people are like, they'll do a bad thing and then you just won't put yourself in like a self-criticizing perspective. Most people don't do it. So why do we have the fucking expectation for this young girl with Down syndrome to be like, yeah, you know what? I don't take care of myself. Bro, she's a fucking young girl. It's embarrassing. Like, it's really embarrassing, dude. This is fucking embarrassing. It actually makes me, like, actually angry, bro. This is fucked up. Because some of these parents, I hate to say it, and I don't know them specifically, but some of these fucking parents don't know a goddamn thing. And I'm generalizing. I'm not saying it's this mom, but there are some parents who put their kids in fucking group homes, and they don't know what's best for their kid at all, but they still manage to bitch, moan, and fucking cry every single day about, like, something that's going on that's not the fucking the fault of the caretakers, and it's not the fault of the person with Down syndrome. Like, you would be surprised how many parents are constantly swapping medications up, down, left, right, and sideways because they don't like a specific behavior. Like, oh, I think that she's a little too tired, so we're gonna fuck with her. We're gonna fuck with her lithium or something. We're gonna constantly fuck with this medication. Meanwhile, you have like specialists that are like, hey, they're having like erratic behaviors now, and it's like, well, yeah, but when they're with me once a month, they're not as tired anymore, and that's all I care about. And like, this is what this mom reads as like an overbearing mother who. And listen, I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole. Like, I'm really not trying to be rude because she might take care of her kid and like be really close, but still, it just the overbearingness is so frustrating, and especially frustrating when people don't take care of their fucking kids and then they want to pretend like they do once a fucking month. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, holy fuck, let this young girl just be a fucking girl. It's crazy.
Say, I
Want
want
what? Help. Bath.
She needs help with her bath.
Who cares? Who fucking cares? Why did you feel the need to embarrass, bro? This is making me so fucking mad, bro. Who cares if she needs help with the fucking bath? God forbid she needs help with her fucking bath. Thank God we all know that this fucking this fucking young girl, now we know that she has a problem taking fucking baths. Is that my fucking business? Whose fucking business is that? That's nobody's fucking business. That's nobody's fucking business. Like, bro, grow the fuck up. What a fucking shame. What a fucking shame, bro. This is devastating to this girl. And all these kids, I guarantee you that these young people here, they know exactly how she feels. She's getting fucking trampled by her fucking mother. Whose fucking business is this? That's not my fucking business, bro. This is fucked up. This shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
Thank you, mommy. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I love how I...
I know I went on that rant, but like, she was genuinely distressed. I feel like she's been conditioned by, thanks, mom, after you really upset me. I don't know, bro.
look.
Hold on, what did they say?
I love how I look.
I did too, same. Bro, mom, get the fuck out of
Reason
here.
why I say strongly agree is because I love
Bro, this mom needs to fucking get out of sight before it is on site, if you know what I'm saying. Gonna fucking knock you out, bitch.
the way I look. I don't care what I look like. I know what I like. And I'm very happy for that.
Nice.
And
Great pogger.
I don't care what people think of me. I know I'm the best because I love my body.
Bro, that guy's probably slanging. You don't even know, bro. You don't even know the fucking... You don't even know, bro. They're... Some of these motherfuckers are like fucking horses, dude. You don't even know. I'm just... Listen, bro. There are some of these guys who... They sometimes... fucking fucked up, but sometimes they'll be very resistant when it comes to showering, for instance. And they'll be like, oh, I need some help. And who's the only staff available to help them? So fucking some girl. They got to go in there and they got to watch it. They got to watch you. They fucking just, they got like a fucking elephant trunk. And they're just like staring at you. Can you help me? They know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing. They're playing the system. They're playing the system, bro. They're like, oh, I'm going to need help. Can you help me? Can't get under my balls. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's fucking... You want the link? Shut the fuck up, bro. This shit's real, man. This shit's crazy.
Beautiful. I'm unique, and I am beautiful, and I am also independent woman.
Hopefully her mom comes on and just embarrasses her just like the other girl. Like, hopefully all these kids have them be embarrassed by their moms, because that's obviously the best for their mental health.
I love the way I look. because I am gorgeous, I am beautiful and strong. And
how do I know these things? My wife is a behavioral specialist for adults with disabilities. That's how I know all these things.
Fearless, because I'm fierce.
Sounds like Katy Perry.
For me, staying beautiful and being strong and confident, you get some boost of your looks when in the mirror.
Oh, you need to move more left. You don't like the way that you look. Sometimes you're in the mirror saying, ew, I hate myself. So we need to acknowledge this to everybody and put you on blast.
And feel confident who you are.
Well, I love my look. It's my personality, my greatness, personality, because I am who I am. But I love myself. I do. But for me, it's really cool to be my friends. It's here right now with me. It's these friends I have right now.
At the end of the fucking video, the moms come in and roundhouse kick all of them. Yeah, what's up?
Because I feel so great. Because I feel so powerful. Have these guns. Because I got a great smile to my friends right here.
Yo, she's getting horny from this guy flexing his guns, bro. He's just working his game, bro.
I'm okay with having Down syndrome.
I feel like you got to be okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, I got fucking small penis syndrome. I'm okay with it. I got to be. What else am I going to do? You know, I don't have an option. I don't have another choice. You know? I got Kia Soul syndrome. I have to be okay with it because they ain't changing.
So I agree here on this because it makes me me, and that my friends don't treat me like I'm just some random kid with Down syndrome. I'm happy for who I am. Sometimes my family, they kind of baby me a little bit, but if I'm with my friends, they don't try to baby me as much.
That's some real shit, bro. That's one of those things where, like, it's crazy because I understand, like, what he's saying with the family baby. I'm like, I understand that. You know, it's different from going on stage and fucking humiliating your daughter and saying that you're actually, like, you're not able to take care of yourself because I'm a fucking bitch. I had trouble showering you the other day, so now I'm gonna embarrass you in front of all these, in front of like fucking 2 million people. Like, yeah, good job, asshole. But, like, you know, parents tend to be a little bit more overbearing, understandably so, because, you know, your kid has Down syndrome. But friends are chill, man. Like, it's friends that they just like, oh, you're just some dude. They'll joke around with you more. You know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, you have Down syndrome, I don't give a fuck, and they just joke around with the people. That's what a lot of people are looking for. Just like fucking treat somebody like a person. It's crazy shit. Like, make fun. Like, don't hold back when you're making jokes. You know what I mean?
And I'm happy for that. So for that reason, I'm happy because they're happy.
Me having Down syndrome, it's not really hard for me. It's just being who I am, and it just makes me special.
I am okay to be Down syndrome because I am not ashamed of who I am and what I look like, because I am beautiful, successful, business, confident, career woman. I am really strongly agree about what I am, and don't be ashamed.
I have Down syndrome and I love who I am because I am really, really thankful to myself. I love myself. I love these guys to be my friends. Have Down syndrome, not really attached to me. Come here.
He's working his fucking game, bro. He's about to smash the fuck out of every one of these girls here, bro. Shit, bro. He's fucking working, dude. Wait, am I wrong?
Come here.
Hold on. I don't remember. Is this his girlfriend? Which one is he dating? Is he dating the girl in the red? I forget.
Because I earn respect. So people out there who think we can't do it, we can. And we're powerful, strong, and we're gonna do anything we put our minds to.
She's doing this.
She's like making some money.
Hold on.
Have great guys to be great in relationship with ladies. But ladies, it's really tough right now. But for me, it's
hard to keep my girlfriend happy.
Which one is the girlfriend?
But sometimes it's hard to keep my girlfriend happy. Because sometimes she can be like, when she gets angry, she's usually hungry.
For me personally,
I think it's the girl in the white, bro. Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong? They're dating, no?
my own interview, and I got my own job to make drinks and food. And ever since I dated him, it makes my heart
It is. That's his girlfriend. Oh, this is so fucking juicy, dude.
very happy to see him grow.
It's very rewarding to see my
Bro. Holy shit.
happy for that. So for that reason, I'm happy because they are happy.
Me having died in gym is not
This guy's a fucking, yeah, he's a poon slayer.
I am shameful and really
That's really thankful friends have Down syndrome, not really attached to me. Come here.
Bro. Oh my God. Bro, the fucking drama, dude. The boldness. This motherfucker does not even care. Oh my God. Look at how uncomfortable he gets, bro. Look, he takes his step. He takes his step, bro. Oh, he's getting cucked. This is terrible. This is fucking terrible. This is terrible.
I have to say I like my friends. I love partying with my friends. No matter what I do, even though I have a disability, I can still have fun, no matter what.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's trying to fuck that dude too. Oh shit. He's Destiny.
My man.
This is Destiny. He's getting cucked. Destiny's a cuck. Crazy shit, brother. Crazy
Possible,
shit.
guys. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. That's actually a pretty good fucking video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down in the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.